Hi, I know it's been a while since I've made a video I put time and effort into, but I already made a video on that. Plus I actually want to make a video on topic because lost media can actually be pretty spooky sometimes. So on a channel which is basically just a giant train wreck of ideas, it would make sense that a lot of videos end up being scrapped or lost. So for Halloween, I decided to share some videos I remember that are probably lost forever. One more thing, this list is in no particular order, but I did somewhat organize it to be progressively get more interesting as I go along. But I mean, it's me, so it's gonna be poorly organized anyway. Let's start with something simple. So as a game reviewer, I naturally look up to other game reviewers to see how to improve or just for inspiration. So there's a YouTuber called Jeff Compass, which is a game reviewer, and he did a review of Banana Blitz, which focused mainly on the minigames of it. So I was going to do a review talking about the main game, but after a lot of thinking and time, I picked up a different game instead and moved on. To be honest, I'm glad I didn't make that review, because it probably would have been awful. I made videos on how to unlock Super Smash Bros. Characters in October 2 years ago. It was a thing I did, and it has a place on this channel, but I just kind of pretend that those don't exist. But as for this character unlock video, I believe that I recorded all of the character unlocks, stored them all in the same recording as a folder without renaming the files. So most likely I forgot about uploading it, assumed I finished the playlist, and forgot about the whole thing. And since the folder is gone, the video is gone, and to be honest, I don't really want to go back and record it, so yeah. So about a year ago, I didn't have the micro SD card, so the phone I filmed with only had 7 minutes of space to record video before it ran out of storage space. So one day I filmed about 6 minutes of this footage, but then it just mysteriously disappeared. I never deleted it, but just never counted as me filming it, so then obviously I couldn't upload it. So that's how that one got lost. This one falls under the same type of deal as the last one. This time the phone I was using had about 20 minutes of footage, so after I finished the video it ended up being 18 minutes long. And after trying to upload it, YouTube wouldn't let me because I wasn't verified at the time. So after not verifying for a whole forever, and since I wanted to film other videos, it ended up being deleted for space and to film more videos. Anyone remember my first videos on YouTube? Well, I used a trash camcorder I got for Christmas that one year and just filmed a bunch of random videos. Included in that is a SpongeBob fan show. And one of those videos was the Let's Play of the cave area of Atlantis Square Panthers for DS done co-op, which was put on a computer at one period and eventually deleted because of the lack of verification. So this one might actually not be lost, but I've tried looking and I can't find it, so. Speaking of SpongeBob and that old Canva, believe it or not, the first episode is actually not the first episode. The story behind this one is sometime after I got the Canva, a relative came over and I wanted to show off the new Canva I got. So I went off and filmed a stupid video, but I wasn't able to show them it due to them heading out for some reason. I ended up deleting it because I assumed I was embarrassed about it, I guess. I did end up remaking it at one point, which is the video that's uploaded. So the only difference between that, or probably minor due to me just thinking of most of it, the dialogue off the top of my head. So that's all about I know regarding that one, so yeah. The culprit responsible for this video being lost is actually Viva Video, because before I got the pro version, the limit for the amount of time you could have was 5 minutes. So after putting in all the clips of the review, it was about 6 minutes. So I decided to remove some of the clips, which left the review around 3 minutes. But since I exported the review already, I decided to release all of the extra clips I filmed shortly afterwards, realizing how much the review was actually lost in the process, which was going into the detail about specific sports and why the controls were bad. But to be fair, the review was awful anyway, and that probably wouldn't have helped it. A lot of Let's Plays on this list. The story of this one is another Let's Play recorded on a phone. I actually had enough space on the phone this time, so what happened was I was in the middle of editing it, I ended up dropping the phone and after we put the battery pack in. It turns out the phone had lost Wi-Fi, although it turned out the later it was just some viruses that caused it and not any important damage to the phone. But we assumed it at the time might have something to do with the phone having low storage space, so we decided to delete the video. And you know, that means it's lost forever. So I had this notebook that I decided to write scripts in order to keep them more organized. You might have seen it at some point in some of my trash vlogs I privated. Anyway, sometime I'd say half a year ago, my room got a TV moved into it, a process that involved completely moving around the room. One of the things was a bookshelf that we removed. So we decided at first to move the books to where the games are now, which included the script notebook. But then we moved them to a different shelf, and I can't find it no matter how hard I look. This one's probably not lost forever, but I will most likely end up writing the script before I end up seeing how it was. It was about 25% complete anyway, so I mean, not that much was actually lost. Unlike so many other videos on this list, this one was actually uploaded to YouTube. All I can remember about it from memory was that it was more like a proper opening as far as the clips that were used in it. It used this music. I had short hair and used this cat clip without the filter on it. It was ultimately removed because it was too long. I wanted to use the first opening a bit longer. I ended up deleting it, which nowadays I would just unlisted or private it. I'm sure this one isn't technically lost forever, it's most likely on some random sketchy website, but I don't want to go on there, and you shouldn't go on there, so yeah. Back when YouTube unveiled the advertiser-friendly guidelines, everyone was making a video complaining about it. I was going to join the bandwagon too. I'd written down the guidelines on paper and was about to film it until I heard a voice in my head saying, "Everybody's already done this better than you ever will." So I kind of just agreed and decided to avoid making the video. The video would have been awful anyway. Besides, I didn't even monetize my videos, so it would be completely pointless in the first place. So forever ago, I made a parody of semi-classic Sonic fan Adventure, which was awful for one of my videos, but alright as a parody. I also had plans after that to make a parody of the second adventure, but at the same time, I was writing a 1.5 story, which was supposed to be another Ninjastar Compass adventure, but it was going to be written by me. The story consisted of me getting 4 magic sticks to get put back in a podium to get a video game back. But unfortunately, it was written in the script book, which, as we know from earlier, is lost. Which is a shame, because I still really want to film that video. Let's just hope that I eventually film it, so the freaking cringe can be real. Time for the grand finale. So at one point, let's say about here, I finally realized that all my videos on this channel were complete garbage. So I came up with this new idea for a channel where I basically did the same thing as I was doing, but on a slightly less of a complete mess channel. So at the same time, I filmed and edited a whole vlog asking the viewers whether or not I should just completely delete my channel, and I made the new one. So after a lot of thought, I did eventually end up deleting the video and sticking with this channel. Even though the video would have gone no comments anyway, it still serves to be the most interesting lost video I have just due to its whole message. Although my lost videos weren't that interesting anyway, to be honest. So that was 13 most likely lost forever videos. Some honorable mentions include the C vs T on My Sims Racing. The whole video was filmed, but right at the end the phone was dropped and all the footage was lost forever, and we didn't want to refilm it. Also included in this was any review that got dropped just because I wanted to do a different one instead. Because I'd always set up a couple of views and just choose one from there. But yeah, this video shows that no matter what your channel is, there's always some lost content somewhere. and this kind of serves as a vault for any of these videos that just become lost to my memory. I hope you enjoyed watching, and who knows, maybe in the future I'll make a video on the lost Jeff Compass videos. I know about some of those I'd be willing to share. So see you later, and have a spooky Halloween. I know I will. Maybe.